Hi everybody, this is Melissa from gettingallmyducksinarrow.blogspot.com, and it's time again for Monday Mingle. Monday Mingle is hosted by Jennifer at 80mileperhourmom.com, and each week she posts 3 to 4 questions that she'd like you to answer in the form of a vlog and then link back to her site. And I think it's really fun. Get that out of the way. Okay, so I am recording my Monday Mingle really early. I have been absent for a while, and I really wanted to make sure that I am jumping right back in every week. So I am recording my Monday Mingle for this week, the one you're watching, on the day that you are watching the Monday Mingles from last week. That's how early I am. I do have a very good reason. My husband and my employer has changed our hours at work, and to make sure that everybody has some time off with their family for the summer, we are working doubles, which means that we'll work 3 days and then we'll be off for 7. And then we'll work 3 days and off for 1, and then 3 days and off for 7 more. So I did not really realize how much working doubles would affect my energy level, would affect my blogging time, would affect everything. So I didn't pre-schedule posts or anything the first time that I did it, and I was just exhausted. So this time around, I'm a little wiser, and I'm getting everything ready to go. So that's why I am so early. And then I'll just have to link up, and hopefully I'll be able to visit you guys, but it might be later in the week because I'm going to be working 36 hours during those 3 days, and I'm just going to be exhausted. So, I mean, it's hard labor. We work in a restaurant. We're waiters and waitresses, so it's a lot of work. So, on to the questions. Sorry for the huge intro. The first question, and these are all about work. Lucky, lucky, huh? The first one is, tell us some of your previous job titles and which was your favorite job. And I've done a lot of retail work. My very first job was at McDonald's when I was in high school, and probably my most favorite job of all of them, and I know that that must be very surprising, but I worked at a really good McDonald's, and they instilled in me a lot of values as far as being on time and work ethic and making sure that you get the job done right and learning the brand. It was just a really special place. It wasn't like the McDonald's that you visit today where they don't seem to have any standards whatsoever. It was much different when I was in high school. So I've also worked for a very large paper mill. My stepdad worked there, and they had a summer program for college students. And I worked there off and on, not making, but packaging toilet paper and paper towels. And that was a pretty good job too. It was really good money, so I really liked that one. And then I did some office work off and on, and then a wait table. So basically, I've been like on the bottom rung of all those careers. I mean, just like the very bottom. But I've always made pretty good money, and I think that that's because of my work ethic. So, number 2, who is the worst boss you ever had? And I don't think I've ever had a bad boss. I did have one that fired me. That was really mean, but they had really good reason. Now, I've talked a lot about my work ethic and being on time, and I never was late to any job until the job that I got fired from for being late. And I couldn't understand it. I all of a sudden was exhausted. All of a sudden was so tired, was so out of it, lost my brain, couldn't wake up in the mornings, tired, and I could not understand it. I could not make myself get to work on time, and I was fired for it, and I was so upset. I was so upset, just thinking that this couldn't be happening to me. I mean, I'm a good employee. I know that I am. I know that I do, the job, and I was really upset, and come to find out I was pregnant. And that's what happens when you get pregnant. You get exhausted, and I didn't know that because it was my first time to actually be pregnant, and I planned for it the next time. I knew that in the very beginning that I would be exhausted, and I made sure to get lots of sleep and take naps, and I worked it out for myself. But I've never had a really bad boss. So number 3, who was your favorite boss? And I'm going to go back to McDonald's. Jeff there was the manager there was just fantastic. He really, to this day, I still have some of the same work ethics that he instilled in me. He was just fantastic. So, all right, well, that's this week's Monday Mingle. 3 easy questions, answer them in form of a vlog, and then link back to Jennifer's site. And I'm trying to get my video up so I can make sure I still have time. I only have one thing for show and tell this week. Just the one. Because it's Monday. I haven't got any more freebies. I haven't got anything hardly else in the mail. Although I did get some of the new mayonnaises, Chipotle mayonnaise in the mail. But I didn't think that you guys would be interested in that kind of stuff. So I did get um, about 2 weeks ago when I didn't have my microphone so I couldn't record vlogs, my Gussie bag, and it's fabulous. It is so beautiful. This is it here, there, see, and it is fantastic. The only fault that I have with it, and it's my own fault, is that it's so big. It is a huge, huge tote bag. It will hold every single thing that you need and more. But it is beautiful. The ruffle on the front, I think the Gussie ruffle is just beautiful. It's fantastic, and I love it so much. So, and I'll make sure to link to Gussie's site so that you guys can check out. She has some very beautiful, beautiful wallets and checkbook covers, and of course the laptop bags and tote bags, and she even has some really cute clutches. And I just last week or the week before saw that she added headbands, and they are really cute. And it's just a small ruffle attached to a headband, and it's really, really cute. In fact, I'm thinking about ordering one. So, all right, well, I hope that you guys have a fabulous, fabulous week. And like I said, I'll see you guys towards the end of the week for comments because I'm going to be exhausted. So, all right, you guys have a good week. Bye.